Then Walter Shenson, Alan Owen and I went to Paris to the George Cinq, where they were doing one of their first concerts in Paris, and watched them in their hotel rooms, in their cars, backstage, doing interviews. And in essence, the film wrote itself.
This is the first weekend I got to know them, and this was the first put down I got. It was wonderful because I arrived at the hotel in Grafton Street, went upstairs, and I was parched. I really needed a beer very badly. So I said to Paul, Paul, is there any chance of a beer? And he said, oh, you want a beer, do you? Hey, Alan Owen wants a beer. And Ringo said, oh, does he want a beer? And George said, hey, well, he would, wouldn't he? And so and so. And then he picked up the phone and he said, excuse me, room service, could you send, what sort of a beer do you want, Alan? And I said, a Phoenix. All right. Could you send up a Phoenix beer, please, and 4 large scotches and 4 cokes? And that was, from that moment on, I knew I was in for put-downs.
I remember John saying of Alan Owen, who was a Welshman who wrote about Ireland and came from Liverpool, the trouble with you is you're just a professional Liverpudlian. And Alan said, well, it's better than being an amateur one, John.
I wouldn't take any credit away from Alan. I thought the script, the first one I read, I thought was brilliant, much too long and much too scripted. But it was great. I don't know another writer who could have been as perceptive as that in the short time allowed.
They did a certain amount of ad-libbing, maybe 5 or 10%, but I've got Alan's script, and all the ad-libs that you think are ad-libs were written by him.
And then from then on, it was just the madness of getting ready to shoot, because they then went over to do the Ed Sullivan Show, and their personalities and their success took a fairly big leap forward in terms of the world's awareness. So that by the time we started, our biggest problems in filming were the tactical ones of how can we not let people know where we're going to be filming.